Sofas about the situation of that sunless sea.
Okay.
Sofas, the spreading of the chaotic timeline in that sunless sea has been controlled. But is it really okay for you?
It's okay, as long as it doesn't overly consume the power of space-time. I can still maintain the critical point for now. But to completely erase all anomalies, I'm not capable of that yet.
Okay.
Is there anything I can help you?
You see Sothoth with some hesitation after your words.
The new space is still very fragile, and in order for the library to work, Star Key, I need you to travel to all the abnormal space and time, to influence the history, to resolve anomalies,
Okay, so he's
and
like
then
the doctor,
bring that
I
little
guess.
bit of change back here.
Just hopping around all over
That
the
will become
multiverse
the
and
power
everything and
to
fixing
fill the
shit.
space and time.
我明白了。
However, Star Key, you are going to the chaotic time of history. You
Okay.
need to establish a connection with the people in that space and time to get involved. You will obtain the same identity and experience as them. And their
Okay.
suffering and pain will be imprinted in your heart.
Well, that sounds traumatic.
My power will protect you from actual death, but you will still face the pain of death.
Don't worry.
Ow.
Sofas, I will go to
Okay.
all these places as soon as I could. Help you recover your power.
What a self-sacrificing dude. What do I have here? Create investigators, select module, choose engage a partner. Okay. Huh. Cool. Rare mythic items is currently being optimized. Mythical item slots for characters directly unlocked without using Horn of Eris. Signa Aria. Oh, I think I had that doll. Okay. Eris's Relic Prison. Okay. Current module. Exit. Okay. Escape. This is confusing. One. No. Okay. Create. View the library of role. What is this? Weird. Okay. Okay, so we've got character classes, apparently. Explorer. A brawler. Gunner. Occultist. Charmer. And the craftsman. Looks like the explorer is pretty well rounded. Appearance. Huh. Fun stuffs. Okay. She looks fun. Experience. Cool. Let's go with that. Okay. Modules are under the official tab or official game modules designed with a unified worldview and setting. The text content of official modules supports multiple languages, ensuring players can fully enjoy these modules in their current language settings. If you encounter any defects or issues while playing official modules, you can use the bug report option. Okay. Okay, so that looks like the one that I did last time. So, lies and frauds. Few details. The butler of a wealthy businessman named Sherman has recently sought you out regarding an urgent commission of his employer. From the butler's description, Sherman would like you to lend your keen eye. There are some typos in here. It drives me crazy. An ongoing problem is you are someone who makes it their business to know who they're working with. In this case, Sherman is someone rather well known within the Cleveland region. He made his fortune in the construction industry after a large disaster 6 years ago. Your careful eye discerns one potential cause for his sudden call for assistance. His daughter. From what you gathered, she's long been his pride and joy, but unfortunately, she's been in a rather dire state of health. Okay. Let's do this. You embarked on another journey before starting a new one will delete previous progress. Why is details view achieved endings? Oh, there was load and mark. But I already completed that one. Enter. Let's see what
This
happens.
time you will travel to the space-time of 1877.
Wow.
In
Okay.
front of you is information about the location.
This seems all very official.
Cleveland. Cleveland suffered a rare fire 6 years ago. Only 6 buildings survived. One of them was St. Michael's Church. But the disaster prompted the area to rebuild. In just 6 years, the local economy has grown larger than before. St. Myrtle Church. The church that the locals go to. The bishop is said to be a brilliant medical expert, specializing in the field of medicine. He is widely praised for his personal culture and competence, but appears to have clashed with local businessmen.
Interesting.
There is a person who can let you participate in this historical event. He will
Okay.
be your historical associated person.
Wealthy merchant Sherman asked the
Okay.
butler to find you.
Sherman.
He wants you to go to St. Myrtle's immediately, and he has an urgent commission for you. Sherman has made a fortune in the construction business after the disaster. You know he has a very lovely daughter who is the apple of his eye. But it seems like she's been in bad shape lately.
Okay.
Star key. My power will protect you from the true death. But you will still experience the pain of death.
Yeah,
You
we
can
went over
choose
that
to
already.
start the journey again and erase the history you influenced. My power is limited now. When you enter that space-time, you will forget all. You must
Okay.
merge with the identity of your associate to avoid personality dissolution.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Weird. Go now. Let's do this. Okay. That's a character that I unlocked. Okay. Assign as leader, I guess. Join the team. Okay. No, and your team has empty mythical item slot. You can go to adjust it or enter. Let's adjust it. Okay. caps your willpower and intelligence. Oh, no, that's not good. Upon entering a module with it, gain afflicted by greed, recover additional SP after activating a lunatic trait, and trigger an extra belief effect each time. Cannot be taken off after when equipped. Actives one lunatic trait and grants the wearer its spell mindless havoc. Okay, let's go with that one. Okay. How do you say that? Module. Profession enhancement. What is this? Oh. Okay. Okay. Are we ready now? You'll bring the following items. Cash monocle. Coat, Lord of Eris. Bleeding edges. Okay. Embark. Let's go. Okay, what are we doing here? I don't know why Sherman is in such a hurry. Well, I should speak with him first and figure out what's going on. Is this Sherman? That's Simon. Who the hell is Simon? Okay, if I remember correctly, C shows me everything that I can interact with. Now is it E? Hundreds of corpses unearthed beneath Providence Church. Ooh, mass grave. During the reconstruction of Providence Church in Rhode Island, workers uncovered a massive underground vault revealing a shocking sight. Hundreds of human remains. Among them was the long-missing archaeologist Professor Enoch Bowen, whose disappearance had long been a mystery. According to government officials, the church was shut down in 1870 following protests from local residents. Authorities have yet to determine the origins of the remains, and the investigation is ongoing. Interesting. Okay. Here we go. What is this? Chicago, dude. September 26th, 1877. The construction of the Disaster Memorial Hall has been officially completed. A memorial service will be held on October 8th to commemorate the devastating fire of 1871. On the evening of October 8th, 1871, a catastrophic blaze swept through Chicago, ravaging the city for 2 days. The fire caused widespread destruction, leveling entire neighborhoods and claiming the lives of nearly 300 people. Over 90,000 were left homeless, and the total damage has been estimated to be more than 200 million. Jesus. Okay. Ooh, can I interact? A massive stone pillar stretches upward, supporting the church's weathered roof. Even at a glance, it looks ancient and surface-worn by time. You can see faint traces of smoke stains linger above. What is this? A framed notice reads, Penal Chamber. Beneath the title, an inscription is written in careful script. The wicked desires of the flesh will surely bear the fruit of death. That's not ominous at all. Okay, that's bad. Do you know where this dude is? Act to the character. Steal, attack, bribe, cast spell. church duties are settled, we can partake in the Holy Communion. I can hardly wait. As he speaks, your eyes catch a glimpse of something, a note tucked inside his loose sleeve. Now I have to decide whether or not. Contest with target's observation. If you succeed, acquire an item from the target. Let's go with you. Stuff. Success. Okay. Confirm. You avoided Evan's attention, stole an item from them. Church affairs notes. What did I just do? I want to read. Confirm. Use in explore. Move through it to see if there's anything useful. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, here we go. Members of the church shall fulfill their duties on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays each time. 2 members must be present. Today's assigned members, Corey and Evan. At the bottom of the note, materials, Marcus. Okay. Skip. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what you've got to say. What is this? Talk. Today's the day we've all been waiting for. I did it, we did it, all of our suffering ends today, and all the glory is ours. That's not concerning at all. Let's see. Does Amy have a better? I guess not. Okay. Choose action. No, she doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna go with her. See if she can. Aha! Confirm. You managed to please Simon, and Simon's attitude towards you has changed. Oh, he's a happy boy. Simon accepted your kind gift and gave you an item in return. Ooh, okay. What did he give me? Wood plank. Crafting materials. Okay. Okay, let's head out here. What is this? Interact with frantic follower. Talk. You see a follower crouching on the floor, murmuring strange words. Draw closer. You notice he's repeated knocking his head against the wall. Oh, jeez. I'm getting all my fingers off. This dude's got some serious mental health problems. Wow. Okay. He's really chewing his fingers off. He needs some serious help. Collect water. Okay. Does that give me something? Water bottle. Creases. Wet. Extinguish the flame or direct current. Oh, okay. Now. Check. The heavy door is tightly shut. Don't have to keep this door. Not yet. Okay. Oh, this looks promising. Esteemed Bishop Wiseman, you've helped my daughter before. I beg of you, please help her again. I will give whatever I can to the church in gratitude. Your devotion is appreciated, but it is unnecessary. God does not wish for her lambs to suffer, for she has no flesh nor blood. Everything that lives in body or soul belongs to her. I will do all I can to heal your daughter. After a careful examination, Bishop Wiseman takes out a vial of medicine, helps the girl take a sip. He then retrieves a handheld cross, holding it firmly as he begins to pray. Oh, lost one, your father has found you. Awaken now. Interesting. Wow. Traumatized children. But I know what monster she's talking about. Catch a fleeting look of sorrow on Bishop Wiseman's face as he walks away, but he quickly regains his calm. That's not sus at all. You finally arrive. As soon as Sherman sees you, his impatience is clear. As you may know, my daughter's been sick for some time. She sometimes falls unconscious without any reason. I've taken her to countless doctors, but those damn idiots, none of them could even figure out what's wrong. After venting his anger, Sherman quickly glances around, satisfied that no one is listening. He steps closer and lowers his voice. The only one I can count on is Bishop Wiseman, but every time I bring her back home, her illness comes right back. I don't think he's really helping her. And I've never bought into this God's trial nonsense. I'm sure the church is hiding something terrible. As I said, Wiseman's our only hope right now. Can't afford to take any risks myself. That's why I need you to find out what's really going on. Okay, so it looks like I have to find evidence that the church is behind this ongoing illness. Okay. Payment. Application from Sherman. Ooh, we get $500. Okay. Tab. Clues. Okay. Alright. Let's talk. Claws growing out of my table and my plushies turn into monsters. Damn. Everyone I look at, they're all wearing strange masks. Interesting. Okay. Might as well talk to some of these other people. Devotee. Quietly. Notice a follower sitting quietly on a bench, a thick book resting on his knees. The book is beautifully bound, its black cover adorned with red painted edges. The title reads Codex of Stars. It reads unwavering devotion, completely absorbed in its pages. Let's see if we can make him like us a little bit more. Confirm. Manage to please devotee, and devotee's attitude towards you changes. Haha, he's happy. Oh, you must be looking to join the church. His eyes light up with excitement, perhaps a bit too much. Here, take my book. I've read it countless times already. If you open your heart to its words, you will receive God. Oh, God, this is all very religious. Is this book gonna, like, brainwash me or something if I read it? Okay. You notice the book's divided into two sections as if it has been rebound. In the old pages it reads, "Darkness shall lead to boundless wisdom. The proper time shall be at night. After the night comes the eternal dawn. Light is but darkness." Then the book continues with numerous commandments and some new doctrines, such as all humans are sacred blood of God. One must return to the divine body to achieve salvation. Ooh, learned a new spell due to occultism change. Withering. Oh, okay. Trait gained. Contacted cult. Ah, they're definitely a cult. I knew it. It's always a cult. It's a walker. Marcus, stay away from me. This man is in terrible shape, his eyes sunken, his hands unsteady. His breath comes in ragged gasps and his whole body trembles. Noticing your approach, he recoils, murmuring in a hollow voice, pleading you to leave him alone. Gods. Let's try and calm this dude down a little bit here. Oh, I've only got a 50-50. Psychology check value 20. Let's try this. Cool. Managed to calm Walker down, and their attitude towards you changes. Ah, he's neutral. He's neutral now. Okay. Talk. So, despite your efforts, this mental state remains fragile. You decide to. Oh. What to do? I'll leave him be for a second. We're gonna see. Why would I give him the church duty note? Talk. Okay, let's try. You're right. Must confess my sins to God, not keep running from the truth. I'll go to the confession room right now. Uh-oh. Moments later, Bishop Wiseman enters the room as well. Hunters confess attribute luck. Okay, so my luck skill went up. Clue? Hunter Walker is feeling guilty as he leaves his friend behind and flees from the monster. You convince him to confess, but what exactly is the monster? Okay. Interesting. Small plaque on the door reads, Christie for church members only. Ah. Okay. So much stuff. Interact. What is this? This table is laden with an abundance of food, far more than what would be expected for simple. Okay, I'll take some of the food. Gimme. What a harvest. I just stole sacrament wine, I guess. Oh my gosh. Check, shelf of bread, cheese, stocked in abundance. Okay, that's not, I've already stolen some of their wine. Fine china for afternoon tea. Okay, this church is a little on the bougie side. Broom. I just got a broom. Okay, cool. I don't know what I'll use it for, but... Ooh, crafting materials. And I can interact. Some empty wine bottles. What can I take? Potatoes. Potatoes! Take a potato. More materials. Manuscripts are scattered across the desks, suggesting the writer is trying to work out some sort of recipe. Nearby, you spot a diary along with a stack of medical books on the left. Ooh, take a heavy key from the table. And let's read this book. You skim through the pages, impressed by the erudition of the book's owner. What the hell is erudition? I didn't realize I was going to need a thesaurus to play this game. Okay, this is not the first medical reference book you've read, and through the collision of knowledge old and new, your medical skill improves. Okay. I wonder how a wise man ended up as a bishop instead of a doctor. Some of the cases in this book could prove useful. Medicinal growth check. Success. Medicine is increased by 5. Okay. What's in here? Open the cabinet to find some medicines and a chest of cloth. Oh, don't mind if I do. I have a feeling I'm gonna need them later. I'm gonna need them more than him. Okay. I think that's everything. Get out of here before I get caught. Now let's see what's up with this confessional. At least why not? Okay, take a candle. Let's check the notice. Notice reads, confess your sins before the clergy and repent with a sincere heart. Only through true penance can one find strength to atone. Upon absolution, your sins will be forgiven. Is there a way for me to eavesdrop? Oh, yes, there is. Perception check. Retry. Cool. Confirm. You lean closer to the confessional. Though Walker and Wiseman speak in hushed tones, their words carry through the wooden partition. You ready to confess your sins? I'm ready, Father. I haven't been to the confession room in years, but now I've done something terrible, something unforgivable. What is it? Got someone killed. Marcus, who was my best friend. Turn yourself in. Only through atonement can your soul be cleansed. In that moment, I had no choice. I had to abandon him. What happened? It was a monster. Returning from a hunt when we stumbled upon it. It was massive, larger than any beast I'd ever seen, and fast, impossibly fast. We ran, but Marcus was caught in its tentacles. Oh, that sounds familiar. Cried for help. I heard him scream my name, but I didn't dare look back. Sounds of bones crushed, swallowed whole. Ew. I made it home. Since that night, I can feel it watching me. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Dang. Okay. When you return home, lock your doors and windows, leave the lights on. They will keep the darkness at bay. The monster will not find you. But to be safe, perhaps you should stop hunting in the woods. I'll help you find another path. Okay. I should probably exit and get out of here before I'm caught eavesdropping. Okay. Tap. Close. Oh, hey. Materials. Marcus. Isn't that the dude that just, like, died? Okay. That's not creepy at all. Statue. statue behind you is carved from pure black stone, an unusual choice for a church. Upon closer inspection, you realize it has no face. Was this intentional or just the result of a lazy sculptor? Alright, be a brainy bitch. Confirm. Step closer, running your fingers carefully along the cold surface. The texture and density suggests it's made of grey-lac? A stone commonly used by ancient Egyptian artists. According to their beliefs, this material is linked to a god associated with resurrection and the afterlife. It's not disturbing at all. Faint traces of red paint cling to the surface. You can't tell if this was its original color or something added later. Is it even paint? No. A strange curiosity stirs within you. You try to picture what the statue would have originally looked like. Uh-oh. As your thoughts drift, the statue seems to shift, its form subtly coming to life. Uh-oh. Not good. A biting chill fills the air, wrapping around you like a shroud. For a brief moment, it feels as though you've stepped into the blot itself. Then, just as suddenly as it begins, the feeling vanishes, the statue is lifeless once more, and warmth returns to the air. Uh-oh. Shit, twice before touching anything here again. Lovely. Good to know. Let's investigate this. You notice there might be a hidden space beneath the floor, but there's no obvious way to access it. Can't do anything about this for now. It's not like I can start digging up the floor in front of all these people. Okay. So that's something to come back to later. Gambler. Hey there. Not buying anything. Trade. Let's see what you got. Purchase. Elixir. Gee, Christmas. Okay, well, there's that guy in the corner that's like cracked out wanting these elixirs, so. I should probably get a weapon of some kind. Let's try bargaining. Shit. Let's try this. Retry. Okay. Okay. Why? Can I try again? I guess not. Okay. Purchase succeeded. KO, can I sell stuff now? Okay. Oh, let's not do that. Okay, I never went and actually put on any of my stuff. Taken off for the rest of the module. Let's quit. Just confirm. Oh, I got a new spell from that. Wait, I got a baseball bat? Okay, cool. Hooked off hand. You. Carrots, foot, encyclopedia, equip. Screwdriver. Cover, bookmark. baseball bat's two-handed. Okay. Oh. Okay. Equip. Okay. Well, I just spent a crap ton on this elixir, so let's see. Talk. I bet you can. Such a drug addict. Follower begs for the elixirs, frantic desperation, sending a chill through you. Let's give it to him, see what happens. Fingerless follower immediately sinks his teeth into the cork, tearing it off with frantic urgency. Pours the liquid into his mouth, and as his eyes flicker, you can see the spark of consciousness return. Thank you so much. If not for you, I don't think I would have made it this time. Curse that wise man, that bastard lied to me. Everyone else gets to enjoy the homely communion, and I'm left here starving. How dare he say my soul is beyond saving? Interesting. Twisted experiments in the cemetery. No one talks about his sins. Wow, that was a trauma dump. Jesus. Okay. He continues to curse Wiseman and everything in sight, but after a few moments, his expression shifts again to one of mania. He stares down at his arm as though it's some rare delicacy. Speaking of, it has been so long since I've tasted such delicate skin. Follower suddenly sinks his teeth into his own arm, biting into the flesh. Blood begins to pour from his wounds. He smiles, his eyes glazing over. He bleeds to death under your gaze. Wow. Confirmed. Jeez, Pete's. Okay. Make every effort to rescue the target. What to do. I could try to save him. Got 55, and she's got 50. Okay, I'll choose. No. Medicine check. Okay, I failed. You failed and you were unable to perform rescue, but you have one more chance to make things right. Cannot use again. Okay. Ugh. Well, that's only at 20%, whereas she's got a 50%. Cool. Despite your best efforts to save him, you soon realize it's futile. The man passed far too quickly. Okay. Steal shit then. Take loot. Okay. Tab. Inventory. Okay. Go to main hand. To offhand. What kind of weapons does Amy use? She's a scholar, so I don't think she really uses a whole lot. No, that's not what I meant to do. Huh. Hang on, what does this do in relation to 6 to 12? 1 to 6. Okay. Equip that, and then you assign to Amy. Equip to main hand. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I can go in here now. This is disturbing. Management record. This record details the church's burial history since its founding. From its pages, you gather that the cemetery was originally established under the patronage of local dignitaries. Yet, despite serving as a resting place for the dead, the records contain surprisingly little information about those buried here. A significant change occurred in 1871 when the original St. Michael's Church was renamed the Wisdom of the Stars. After the renaming, the cemetery saw a sudden and overwhelming influx of bodies, victims of the Great Fire. Faced with the sheer number of dead, the church abandoned the practice of coffin burials. Instead, they began preserving only the skulls, believing this would provide solace to the departed souls. I guess that kind of makes sense. Isn't that what they did in Venice? Is it Venice? What is this? As you stare at the strange statue, an unsettling sensation creeps over you. It's as though the statue is staring back. Suddenly, the frantic laughter of a little girl echoes in your ears. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Ooh, I can take stuff. Take all. Oh, open the coffin. A nameless coffin. Someone laid wreaths on it. It is empty. Why would you put wreaths on an empty coffin? Take off. Notice a transparent jar filled with a thick scarlet liquid. Check the red jar. You carefully pick up one of the jars. As you open it, a heavy metallic scent of blood fills your senses. Quickly snap the lid shut. Ew. Potion. Take the purple object. Slightly sticky to the touch, the surface almost tacky. Ew. Okay, confirm. Candy, why would there be a candy? Irene, could this be it? These potions, they could cause paralysis. That must be why Irene is sick. Damn it, who could do such a thing to a little girl? Confirm. I don't like it when it autosaves. Usually means something bad's about to happen. Another thing that I can interact with. Ah, research documents. Read documents. You can read through the documents. The handwriting is hasty and scratchy, leading you to assume it must belong to a doctor. After a bit of effort, you manage to make sense of the content. What exactly is the vessel of the soul? I must discover it. No longer can I experiment on myself. It's becoming an obstacle. I need fresh subjects. Fresh material for my work. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm certain it's tied to the light I've seen appearing at the moment of death. Yes, that light. It's not just an illusion, it's a soul. It doesn't disappear right away, even when the subject's head is severed. I need more. I need new materials to continue. Where exactly is it? Not in the skull, not in the heart, not in the bones, not in the torso, not in the flesh. I've made a grave mistake. I need to retest everything immediately. I didn't account for time. It was right there staring at me. I found it. The answer is so simple, so obvious. The container of the soul is fresh blood. Gods. Serial killer priest. Ugh. Book. Use occultism. Confirmed. You find this to be a book of mysterious spells, and on top of them, faithful yet terrifying records of examples of cannibalism, necrophilia, and other grotesque quirks. Ew. Find a mysterious book on the work table. You will take the book. Ow. Okay. Let's get out of this creep show. Someone's coming. Uh-oh. Before you can find a place to hide, the cemetery door creaks open. A woman steps inside. Her striking blue hair catches the dim light. Quiet melancholy lingers on her expression, yet her presence feels deliberate and assured. Her attire suggests she holds a high rank within the church. Her gaze lands on you immediately without a hint of surprise, as if she already knew you would be there. Relax, I know why you're here. For now, I have no intention of calling for anyone else. I'd like you to stay here until the end of the worship. After that, I'll let you leave. It's an important day for wise men. Just taking precautions. Guards are stationed at every exit. You won't be getting out either way. Uh-oh. Please choose teammate to perform the psychology check. Try. I don't like this. Okay. Confirm. Her words are direct, her tone unnervingly calm, and there's no sign of deception. You know she can call the guards at any moment, but she hasn't. That alone speaks volumes for her intentions. There's only 2 of you inside the cemetery, and she's waiting for your reply. Ask her about her intentions. No, but I have one question. You've known about Wiseman's experiments all this time, so why do you still stand by him? As I expected, you have a kind soul. If you truly seek the truth before deciding what to do, then I'll tell you everything. Oh, this is gonna be a long cutscene, isn't it? 10 years ago, a tall woman approached my sister and me. She asked us to become heirs to the church. At the time, our family was poor, struggled to survive, so we agreed without hesitation. We never went hungry, but life in the church was nothing like we imagined. It was cruel beyond anything you can fathom. My sister was stronger and smarter than me. She protected me every step of the way. But over time, she changed, became ruthless, brutal, and eventually she started losing her mind. She had to. It was the only way to survive. When the lady disappeared, my sister, she became the archbishop. Is any of this really relevant? Do you have any idea what happens when an archbishop goes mad? She sought out twisted pleasures, horrors beyond words. Dismembered bodies of children, her faces frozen in agony. And finally she killed herself. Oh, she set the church on fire. So she must have been the reason the fire started. When Wiseman arrived with his faction, he told me he could still see my sister's soul lingering, and when the time was right, he would help bring her back. Okay. Now, many of the people in this town placed their trust in him. Created a potion, something he called the elixir, and distributed it amongst his followers. The elixir satisfies both one hunger and taste, allowing them to extend their life at the cost of consuming their own lifespan. Never wanted to take part in such sins. I argued with him, told him he shouldn't be using the elixir at all. Of course he had his justifications. Anybody can logic their way to believing they're right. Interesting. Use intelligence. Confirm. Okay, your investigation led you to the history of St. Michael's Church, which stood 6 years ago, but then it had existed for 20 years, with Archbishop Noel succeeding the previous leader after the mysterious disappearance. After the Great Fire, the church's long-buried secrets were finally exposed. During the police investigation, countless missing children were discovered deep within the church. Later inquiries uncovered even darker truths, revealing the church's close ties with local officials who had aided them in a sinister child trafficking operation. Gods. Okay. Interesting. It's hard to make a decision when you've only got one side of the story. But for some reason I don't think I can take her in a fight. Okay. Send the church bell tolls. The worship has begun. Let's witness it together. You follow Noel into the church hall where the benches are already filled with followers. Wiseman stands aside, seems he is ready to begin. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Your experience, the beginning of many speeches is often a display of grandeur meant to impress. Yet as you look at Wiseman, you notice a certain frailty in him, a sadness that lingers on his face. I have been among you for 6 years now. 6 years ago, this place was mired in human trafficking and the violence of all kinds. Those in power showed no regard for life, only for their own gain. The rich profited while the poor suffered. He glances briefly at Sherman, who shrugs with indifference. Wiseman then shifts his gaze to the congregation, his voice steady, but filled with a depth of emotion. As I have walked this path, I have spoken with many lost souls. I am so poor, they say. Who can save me? But the truth, dear souls, is this. No one can save you but yourselves. Fellows below seem lost in their own thoughts, perhaps reflecting on their pasts, painful as you suspect. For each of them has borne a terrible burden. None can save you. Choices you make, they are your own. There is no goodness in your flesh. Evil has taken hold of all of your bodies. This does not sound good. If you choose to do good, you will be free from its grasp. Even though the blood of God flows through you, you slander, accuse, and harm one another. In the end, all of this is about yourself. Interesting. Throughout these 6 years, the town has grown stable and harmonious. This is thanks to your efforts to learn how to restrain the evil within you. Now I see your souls. They are transparent, pure, redeemed. You're all part of God. Today is a fateful day. This sounds like a suicide cult. It always starts like this. It's always ends in a suicide cult. Suddenly a door appeared behind the pulpit, hidden on the floor. Oh boy. The followers step into the mysterious passage. And it's a great big pool of blood. Beneath the church lies a vast space filled with gathered followers who stand in silence, their eyes fixed on the stage. At the center, Wiseman stands before a strange statue. You have no idea what he might be preparing. Uh-oh. Okay. The statue, it reminds me of something. It used to be the largest sanctuary in this town, but it was destroyed in the Great Fire. It must have been rebuilt. There's also a dark tale surrounding this statue. Come on. One more. Awesome. Okay, confirmed. People from the old generation used to believe it was a miraculous statue, one that can make any wish come true, but I've always believed that wishes come with a price. Okay. Those who wished for wealth became rich shortly after, but they all met untimely deaths. Those who wished for health had their ailments cured, but they all ended up losing their minds. to talk to you. I need
There's
to
a
know.
monster.
Yeah, I know. Mary stares at the gem and the statue, her eyes wide with fear. Despite the flickering flames around her, there's no sign of any monster. It's not here now. Can we go home? No amount of health matters. If I lose you, I can't solve your illness with money. Jesus. Like the seaside. Oh, yeah. You. What's going on? This is very unsettling. This place was once a sanctuary. It was a refuge built to protect the townspeople from war. It's stable, well hidden, and perfect for our worship. Besides, the nearby residents appreciate the peace. No one is disturbed by our prayers down here. If you're wondering about the red fountain, it's because there's a vast iron mine beneath the church. The minerals tint the water red. I don't think I believe you. I really don't. Yeah. We're gonna retry that. Is 00 good? Or is that bad? I'm not gonna risk it. Oh, let's confirm. Listen closely, trying to find any signs that she's hiding something. You're just as culty as they are. There's no way I can persuade him to leave without solid evidence. Concerned for your clients, you decide to stay and witness the worship. You're also driven by a growing curiosity about what will truly happen. I don't want to stay for this. Wait for the worship to begin. Search around. Oh. Search around. I guess it's not going to let me go up there. Oh, okay. Bishop has ordered that no one may leave until... Okay, so those are the guards that he had assigned to this. So I guess the only people I have left to interact with are these guys. I was caught in great fire, though I was lucky to survive. Flames ravaged my body. Wow, okay. These guys are all fanatics. What's your tragic backstory? Same as the other guy. This elixir is disturbing. Okay. I guess we're gonna be waiting for the ceremony to start. It's the only option I got left. Wait. Before we begin the worship, please allow me to explain the process. Rather, the flesh and blood of all living beings belong to her. We as humans cannot sense the presence of God, for our bodies are flawed. Let me put it another way. This would require a ritual. This does not bode well. And the chanting begins.
Diarla Totabed in NAZU.
I don't like this. Firm. Forget it. I don't want to join the chanting. Not even scared. Return to what it was. No longer have to suffer. No, this does not look like it's going to go well. Uh-oh.
Irene.
I knew it. now she will rise to become our god. It's always a child sacrifice. Okay. Technique, attack, spell, attack. Unarmed attack. Weapon. Subdue. From the contest and strength, when successful, deal 1/3 damage. That's your damage bonus. Gain control of their weapon if they have one. That was easy. Take loot. After a fierce struggle, you manage to drive the followers back. Just as you think the battle is over, Wiseman's voice echoes from the stage. Your resistance is in vain, Sherman. You are fortunate your sins have been placed upon others. Your daughter should have died in the kidnapping 2 years ago. It was her sacrifice that allowed your daughter to live and enjoy these last 2 years with you. And you, no regrets, even as you burden my work. Today she is going to return. Oh, they're gonna try and bring back the Archbishop that suicided in that fire, aren't they? Jesus. As Sherman collapses, Wiseman's face grows even paler than before. His gaze turns to you cold and resolute. Wiseman wants you to stay away from all these things. You will question him. You learned a new spell, do occultism change. Confirm. What am I gonna do? Talk to him to death? Do you really believe in such a thing? Your understanding is woefully incomplete. You mistake kindness for virtue and ignorance for righteousness. Let me give you a scenario. Interesting. What's your point, dude? She bled for this wretched world. Interesting. 6 years ago, after the fire, this town was on the brink of collapse. She pitied them, pitied their suffering. So she bled for them, let them drink of her sacred essence. That just sounds gross. They built this church as a monument to her own greed. Interesting. And the pallor that once clung to Wiseman's face vanishes, replaced by an unnatural flush of vitality. With unwavering conviction, he presses the cross into a slot beneath the statue. A jagged stone hidden within the mechanism bites into his flesh, carving deep into his arm. And in that moment, you finally understood why he always clutches that cross so tightly. The statue stirs, a deep guttural hum resonates through the chamber, and the air around you thickens, swelling with heat. Oh, this isn't good. The earth trembles violently, the crimson water seeps into the cracks of the ritual hall, vanishing into the floor as if drawn by an unseen force. Rocks crack and the air is filled with the sound of breaking stone. Countless writhing tentacles, thick and fleshy, surge through the walls and floor. Why is it always tentacles? They slither and coil, an unnatural heartbeat thrumming beneath your feet as if the earth itself is awakening. The swirling energy converges upon the fleshy tentacles, merging and twisting until they take shape, a colossal vine. Its movement serpentine as it tears through the walls with monstrous strength. Then, with one final cataclysmic lurch, the vine bursts through the church dome's ceiling. At its peak, something begins to bloom. A massive, bloated dandelion unfurls atop the writhing mass of flesh. Spores drift from above, spiraling downward like a heavy snowfall. Well, that's not good. My Willow, why didn't you come back? You didn't like the welcome gift I prepared for you? His words dissolve into the air as if spoken to someone unseen. Then, without hesitation, he walks toward the massive tentacles. They embrace and devour him instantly. Interesting. Oh, these people became tentacle monsters too. Cries echo through the shattered church. The infested followers nearby start to approach her. You will. I'm gonna try and stop this. Maybe. Okay. Somehow, I doubt this is going to be as easy. Mindless havoc. Seek favor of gods must first make an offering. Withering. Unleash devastating shock force that sears flesh. Oh, shit. I guess I don't have her today. Oh, okay. Alright. Just a tree. Start action. Ow. Power, hard success. Ow. Attack. This weapon attack. Wait. Attack. Start action. Ow. Okay, cool. Victory! Victory is mine! Gods. Irene refuses to move, her small hands clutching onto her father's clothes with all their strength. Tears stream down her face as she sobs. With no other choice, you swiftly strike the side of her neck. Her body goes limp in your arms. As you lift her up, a strange sensation spreads through you. The numbness in your limbs begins to fade. Ooh, she's on the team now. Okay. Search. Sherman lies motionless, his body devoid of life. Ooh, he's dead. Ah, he's got a bulletproof vest? Okay. Well. Tab. Inventory. Oop. I did not mean to do that. Assign to Amy. Now I gotta put my coat back on. Amy. Equip. What does she have? 4-leaf clover, let growth check. Interesting. Okay, well, hang on. Don't stop doing that. Equip. Okay. Right. No. No. Okay. Assigned Irene. Equip. Equip to main hand. Okay, now what am I spurred? All abilities plus 10. Okay, that's not a bad thing. Alright, now we gotta get away from this. I guess. Where am I supposed to go? Clues. Fragile tale of the statue. Experiment records. Quest. Clues. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Uh-huh. Cool. No interactive item. Okay, I do not have a way to set this on fire. I guess we're leaving. Maybe? What am I supposed to do now? Your grip on the girl weakens, the weight of her presence feels foreign. What the hell? Blossom of God's blood. I guess I lost. Spores drift through the air like silent. Alright, the ravenous mass of flesh engulfs the town. Spores drift through the air like silent snowfalls, settling onto those who remain. One by one, the townspeople are infested into something no longer human. By dawn, the chaos fades. Your memories tell you it was a fire that consumed everything, a great blaze that devoured the whole town, and you are among the few who survived. Years later, you return. The place you remember is gone. Everything you once saw, every street and building, is either reduced to rubble or in the slow process of being rebuilt. The fire is forgotten as if it never happens. As you gaze upward, you catch a glimpse of something drifting in the sky, white dandelion seeds, weightless, carried by the wind, just like the snowfall in your memory. Who knows where they'll land next? Ah, okay. Chrono shards obtained from this ending have been recorded. If you continue to load the game and achieve other endings, only the portion of chrono shards that exceed the highest historical record. Okay, confirm. Contact call. Current module has been completed. Please manually overwrite the module records and character ending experience. Okay. That looks like character experiences have not been overwritten.
What a terrible experience. My perception had the crisis of space and time was finally cleared up by them. Why on? It wouldn't be just to make a fool of the past, or add more difficulties to them, later generations of history. How much space and time within this disordered timeline are seeds of chaos buried by them? The separation of self-as and consciousness, could it have something to do with them?
Interesting.
I must find out the truth.
Okay. Well, that was interesting.